defense this year.
That always works. That top's like I wish I can't grow a mustache on Jeter. You need to talk to his pitchers about throwing at the best players in baseball.
Yeah. That punk around decided to take his suspension today.
Mm-hmm.
How convenient. After he throws a complete game against the Nationals. Gonna give everybody about 1 more minute to get in the room. Then we're gonna get started with tonight's break of Unparalleled Football. We got a few people in the room. We're going to get started. We are breaking a master case tonight of 2018 Panini Unparalleled Football. And as always, I always encourage, if you're in the chat and the break with us live, put your teams out there in chat so we know who we're looking for those that are watching us live tonight. There's the first half. A little bit back there. Boxes, 6 in hand, 10 behind is 16. Everybody in the chat, let's get started. All cards ship. Maybe we'll have a better case than we did a couple nights ago. A little thick.
That's a lot taller.
Yeah.
Is he playing anywhere?
He's going to play in Birmingham next year. That spring That's spring. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Flight parallel of Aaron Donald for the Rams. A swirl parallel of Doug Baldwin for the Seahawks. Or Shine, excuse me. And a World Christian Kirk rookie focus 17 of 100 to the Arizona Cardinals. It's a lot of parallels. And our first RPA tonight is Ronald Jones II for Tampa Bay. Not numbered. Flight of Kyle Long for the Bears. Flight of Justin Reed for the Texans. Another World, Devin Funchess, 40 of 100 for Carolina. Flight Alex Collins for the Ravens. Looks like a shy Kamiko Toure for the Colts. Full card. And a Whirl of Roosevelt Nix for the Pittsburgh Steelers, 93 of 100. Flight Brandon Brooks for the Eagles. Flight Arden Key for the Raiders. And an Astral Antonio Callaway for the Browns, 151 of 200. And another RPA. How about Jalen Samuels, Pittsburgh Steelers? 2 RPAs. Wow. Yeah, both not numbered, but interesting start. Flight Devontae Booker for the Broncos. Shine John Timu for the Bears. And a super plaid of Justin Reed for the Houston Texans, numbered 147 of 150. Flight of Kirk Cousins for the Vikes. Flight Connor Williams for the Dallas Cowboys. Astral LeGarrette Blount, Detroit Lions, numbered 140 of 200. Rookie Focus Relic of Dante Pettis for the 49ers, not numbered. Flight Robbie Anderson for the Jets. Flight Bo Scarborough for the Cowboys. And a super plaid of Rex Burkhead for the New England Patriots, number 45 of 150. Saquon base. Flight DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. A Shine Josh Rosen rookie for the Arizona. And Astral Ndamukong Suh for the Rams, 159 of 200. Insert, base, and base into box 1. And for those coming in late, we'll do a recap at the end of the break of our lower numbered parallels, autos, RPAs, and our galactics. So, oh, here we go again, Panini. Come on. Okay. Text Jason, see when we've got all of those display cases. Or cases or showcases for the next show. I meant to ask him that earlier and forgot. Is he? No, ask him. I was wondering if he was going to order. Well, he had talked about ordering some, so I didn't know if he was going to order some now or if not. Because if not, I need to order some. Box 2. Flight Michael Crabtree for the Ravens. Flight Deontay Burnett for the Titans. And a Whirl of Beast Mode for the LA Raiders. 22 of 100. Or Oakland, excuse me. 22 of 100. Rookie auto is a Marcus Davenport for the Saints. Not numbered. Flight of Tannehill for the Dolphins. Shine of Jason Peters for the Eagles. And an Astral of Rashad Penny for the Seahawks. That's going to be numbered 195 of 200 for the rookie running back. Flight of Jimmy Graham for the Green Bay Packers. A flight of Derwin James for the Chargers. And a Super Plaid Von Miller for the Broncos, numbered 143 of 150. A relic is Mitchell Trubisky for the Bears, not numbered. A flight of Jimmy G for the 49ers. A swirl of Braxton Berrios, or excuse me, Shine. Braxton Berrios for the Patriots. And our Astral is Cyril Grayson rookie for the Seattle Seahawks, number 79 of 200.
There's a lot of absolute junk in those shows. Steven had far and away the rest of that.
Marcus Kemp flight of the Chiefs. Dante Jackson flight of the Panthers. And, I think we got a fireworks. Tremaine Edmonds. Yes, fireworks 4-5. For the rookie draft pick for Buffalo. There you go. Flight of Chris Thompson for the Redskins. Shine of Christian Kirk for Arizona. And a Super Plaid of Tanner Lee for the Jags. Number 7 of 150. A flight of Case Keenum for the Broncos. I see our RPA coming up here. I'll just kind of slow roll it. A shine of who's this? Todd Davis for the Broncos. Astral Bright Futures of Amir Abdullah for Detroit, numbered 62 of 200. And our RPA is Mr. James Washington for the Pittsburgh Steelers, not numbered. Mayfield base. Flight of Trayvon Hester for the Raiders. A flight of Quadri Henderson for the Steelers. And a Astral Tevin Coleman for the Falcons, numbered 197 of 200. Base, and the base. Well, I haven't watched any of the Hard Knocks yet, and they're saying I'm not doing DVR. Just haven't had the time to. Yeah.
You know, as easy as it is,
He's looking.
he's so good.
You hear the money that's rolling in Vegas on these guys? They're like an 8-1 favorite to win the AFC North in Vegas. They said basically the Cleveland fans have been putting so much money on expecting them to have a big season this year that if they hit Vegas, is going to win a ton.
I mean, who moves better in the pocket?
Yeah, anything they've had.
That Taylor ain't bad.
Huh?
No, he's solid.
Taylor looks good to me.
Oh, Taylor's good. Here we go. Flight, J.D. McKissick for the Seahawks. For the Light, Ronald Jones II for the Bucks. And looks like we got a super plaid Mr. Crab Legs himself, Famous Jameis. Numbered 129 of 150 for the Bucks. Mr. Crab Legs. Oh, come on. It's too easy. Marvin Hall, Flight for the Falcons, a shine of Cortland Sutton to the Broncos, and an Astral of Khalil Mack to the Oakland Raiders, 45 of 200. Flight of Brandon Linder for the Jags, a shine of Shady McCoy for Buffalo, and a super plaid of Mr. Kalen Ballage for the Miami Dolphins, number 5 of 150.
I'm thinking hard about if they end up winning the division.
Mm-hmm.
Getting tickets to our division series game.
I'll be in on that. Flight of Mack to the Raiders. Flight of Justin Jackson to the Chargers. And an Astral of Christian McCaffrey, numbered 118 of 200 for the Carolina Panthers. Our rookie focus relic is of James Washington for the Steelers, not numbered. A flight relic of Justin Hardy for the Saints, or parallel I should say. A Adams Aruba Shine for the Eagles. We have a Astral of Pioneers of Mr. Ron Jaworski, 109 of 200 for the Eagles. And our RPA's coming up next. Mr. Bradley Chubb, Denver Broncos, not numbered. Flight of Aaron Rodgers. Flight of Mr. Leadfoot DJ Moore. Too soon? And a whirl of Alex Collins, 44 of 100. Dude, if I got pulled over doing 117 on the interstate, you'd think I'd be sitting here right now?
If you weren't under the influence,
well, usually excessive speeding like that, they throw you in jail, I thought. Alex Smith Flight for the Redskins. And Marcus Davenport. Oh, crap. Marcus Davenport for the Saints. And my one bone, I've already seen it. Got a Ryan Allen Impact, number 42 of 75. And we're going to have to set up a random later on because of the frickin' Panini points. 150 Panini points. We'll do a random with all 32 teams. We'll either do it during the break or we'll do a separate video after the break. We'll figure that out here in just a few minutes.
Bank on if Jason's not here when we get
Huh?
So you can bank on if Jason's not here when we get
Of course. We have a die cut star factor of Julio Jones for the Falcons, not numbered. We have a flight of Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. We have a shine of Ito Smith for ATLs. And we have a whirl of Chris Boswell for the Steelers, number 26 of 100. Julio, and a couple of base in that box on the box 4. I was really hoping not to see Panini points. Figured we'd open a few cases of this, we weren't going to see any.
Throwing up meatballs.
This one?
No, it's weird. Jonathan Stewart's New York Giants card in a fancy gear.
You go by the logo on the front. He's a Giant. He doesn't
I feel like
have.
I saw one of these the other night. I don't know if it was him.
Yeah.
But it threw me off when I was packing because I was like, oh, this is the wrong stack.
He's the Giant. How much longer? Who knows? Flip these cards just a second. Alright, box number 4. A flight of Corey Lindsey for the Packers. Mike Hughes flight for the Vikes. And a Astral of Deion Dawkins to the Bills. 165 of 200.
Rapture. Rated great.
Rookie auto, Ryan Izzo for the Patriots. So, Chris, what you're telling me is Panini did not have time to airbrush the jerseys correctly. No. Flight of Chris Hogan for the Patriots. A Shine of Lorenzo Carr for the New York Football Giants. And a Whirl of Mike Gesicki for the Dolphins, number 19 of 100. Have a flight of Blake Bortles for the Jags, a Shine of T Sizzle for the Ravens, and we have a Hyper of Mike Evans, 15 of 25 on the high flyer insert for Mr. Mike Evans for the Bucks. Our relic, Matty Ice. The Falcons. He's a punk, but I'm going to take him as a number 1. Yes. Since the drop's next week, Bobo Wilson flight for the Bucks. Maurice Hurst flight for the Raiders. Fill up card in between. And we have an impact parallel of Jaden Mickens, 25 of 75 for the Jags. Alright, we need a big rookie coming up here. Alex Collins flight for the Ravens. Von Miller Shine for the Denver Broncos. And a Larry Fitz Astral 2 of 200 on the high flyer insert for the Arizona Cardinals. A flight Devontae Parker for the Dolphins. A flight of Jamon Moore for the Packers. And a whirl of Alvin Kamara, number 2 of 100 for the New Orleans Saints. A flight of Tyler Larson for Carolina. A flight of Sony Michel for the Patriots. And a Astral of Ronald Jones for the Bucks, number 108 of 200. And our RPA is coming up. Our RPA here is Mr. Kalen Ballage, Miami Dolphins. Not numbered. Richard Sherman, flight to the 49ers. A Shine J. Ajayi for the Eagles. And a super plaid of Malik Jefferson to the Bengals, numbered 113 of 150. And that will end the box. Ready to go. Hopefully it doesn't slow anything down. Ready to go, but we'll have to run that here in a minute. Alright. I have faith. Yeah, we should. Yeah, he's got the random button down here, so yeah. Alright, let's go. Flight of Malcolm Butler for the Titans. A flight of Marquez Valdez-Scantling for the Packers. And what do we got here? A impact of Josh Sweat for the Eagles, 24/75. Flight Brandon Linder for the Jags. A Shine Auden Tate for the Bengals. And it looks like we got another hyper. Marcus Davenport for the Saints, 25/25. Flight of Neil Sterling for the Jets. A Shine of Zay Jones for the Bills. Uh-oh. Astral 13/200 for Mr. Baker Mayfield. We got an RPA, and we have not pulled this gentleman yet, so it's a good thing. For the Jets, Mr. Sam Darnold, RPA. Not numbered. That's our first Darnold. Finally. Flight of Prescott to the Cowboys. Flight of Tanner Lee to the Jags. And a super plaid of Mr. Deshaun Watson, numbered 62/150 for the Texans.
That's your favorite player.
Well, I just sold a bunch of his stuff, so. But I bought his stuff to flip anyway, so it's not breaking my heart. Phillip Rivers flight to the Chargers. Calvin Ridley flight to the ATL. And a Astral Jonathan Stewart to the Giants, numbered 8/200. Rookie auto for the Oakland Raiders is Maurice Hurst, not numbered. Very good. Flight of Julio Jones for the Falcons. Shine of Stephon Diggs to the Vikes. And we have a whirl of Nick Dubnar, or however you want to pronounce it, number 90/100. That Z throws me off. Flight of Antonio Brown to the Steelers. A Jordan Lasley flight to the Ravens. And we have an Astral of Lorenzo Carter to the Giants, number 195/200. relic. Bright Futures of Chris Godwin for the Bucks. Not numbered. Our Galactic is Melvin Gordon of the Chargers. Our super short print 1 per master case card. There you go. Congrats to the Chargers. The Garrett Blunt flight to the Lions. Paul sounds so sincere. A shine of Braylon Speaks to the Chiefs. Paul's.
No way too much right now for snap.
I don't think so.
Huh?
To get to the first.
Oh, absolutely. He gets the first snap. Jason Peters super plaid for the Eagles. 148. Jason Peters numbered 148 of 150.
I still can't figure out if it's a troller. Like, it seems like always a troller, but then sometimes it seems like it's not.
Why do you think he's going to give this? Why do you think he's going to give it to Jalen? Just because he's been there longer? Like he always does? But
No, I mean, that would be the reason, but I'm pretty.
Tua's been outperforming you all the time in practice and everything, and he's got the team won over. And the other quarterback hasn't, Jalen threw us under the bus a little bit. You've got to reward the guy that led you to that won the national championship.
Insert every claim you. I think Isaiah Buzz is Monday through.
Yes. And Cam Sims talking about, Saban's doing everything right. I won 2 national championships and I went to the playoff every 4 years. I did not complain about my playing time. It's like, Saban's doing something right. I'm like, Because he is playing himself right onto the roster of the Redskins. There we go. Kirk Cousins flight for the Vikes. A Kimoko Toure shine for the Colts.
Man, I got lost in that 8-page.
And a Devin Funchess super plaid, numbered 72 of 150 for Carolina.
Good stuff.
Alright, flight of Shady McCoy for the Bills. A shine of Demetrius Harris for the Chiefs. And a Whirl rookie focus of Mr. Nick Chubb, number 20 of 100 for the Cleveland Browns. RPA coming up. Deshaun Hamilton here for the Denver Broncos, not numbered. Flight of Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. A flight of Kimiko Toure for the Colts. And a astral of Jacoby Brissett for the Colts, numbered 134 of 200. Flight of Kyle Long for the Bears. Flight of Taven Bryan for the Jags. And a Ronald Jones, the second impact, 10 of 75 for the Bucks. Our rookie auto is Arden Key, Oakland Raiders, not numbered. Flight of Tress Way for the Redskins. A shine of Tress Way for the Redskins. Do we go 3 for 3? No. A hyper Royce Freeman for the Denver Broncos, 3 of 25. flight Devontae Booker for the Broncos. A flight of Lorenzo Carter for the Giants. A super plaid of Roosevelt Nix for the Steelers, 20 of 150. Our relic, Kenny Galladay. Oops, slipped out of there. Kenny Galladay relic for the Detroit Lions, not numbered. Flight of Jay Ajayi for the Eagles. A shine of Taven Bryan for the Jags. And an astral of Jay Ajayi, numbered 194 of 200 for the Eagles. Flight of DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. Flight Josh Rosen for Arizona. And a astral Anthony Miller rookie for the Bears, number 198 of 200. And on to the next box. Started. Flight of Mike Evans for the Bucks. A shine of Ryan Quigley for the Vikes. Looks like a hyper high flyers of AJ Green, number 14 of 25. A name I haven't heard in a while. A pioneer penmanship, Lynn Dickey of the Green Bay Packers. Hyper parallel. Numbered 5 of 25 on the Lynn Dickey auto for the Green Bay Packers. Flight of Tyler Eifert to the Bengals. A flight of Denzel Ward to the Browns. And a hyper Taven Bryan to the Jags, number 18 of 25. A lot of 25s tonight. I'd rather have a one-on-one here. A flight of Jonathan Stewart flight for the Giants. A Mike White flight for the Cowboys. And we have a hyper plaid, super plaid, Mitchell Trubisky for the Bears, 22 of 150. And our relic is a two-color patch, Bright Future, hyper parallel of Sterling Shepard for the New York Giants, number 7 of 25. Flight of Eric Berry for the Chiefs. A shine of Steven Anderson for the Texans. Filler card. And we'll start with an Astral of David Johnson for the Arizona Cardinals, number 165 of 200. Flight of Todd Gurley for the Rams. A flight of Auden Tate for the Bengals. And we've got an Astral. Jeez. Taven Bryan. I think we're going to get the rainbow tonight of him. 127 of 200 on the Taven Bryan. flight Demarius Thomas for the Broncos, a shine of Deion Dawkins for the Bills, and a super plat of Denzel Ward for the Cleveland Browns, numbered 107 of 150. A flight of Fletcher Cox for the Eagles, a flight of Braylon Speaks for the Chiefs, and we have an Astral Kirk Cousins, 169 of 200 for the Vikings. And our RPA is coming up. And it's a two-color patch of Ito Smith for the Atlanta Falcons. The impact variation, number 12 of 75. A flight of T.Y. Hilton for the Colts. A shine of Taven Bryan for the Jags. And we have an impact of Mike Evans, number 74/75 for the Bucks. And that ends the box. Here we go. A flight of Von Miller for the Broncos. Behind that is a flight of Arden Key for the Raiders. And behind him, we have a Quadri Henderson Impact, 51/75 for the Steelers. We got a rookie auto coming up of Mr. Justin Reed for the Houston Texans. Not numbered. Flight of Carson Wentz for the Eagles, a shine of Chris Hogan for the Patriots, and a hyper of Eli Manning for the New York Giants, number 21/25. I couldn't tell you. It is a little higher than normal. Alright. A flight of Terrell Suggs for the Baltimore Ravens, a flight of Connor Williams for the Dallas Cowboys, and a super plaid of Drew Brees, 74/150 for the Saints. Our relic is Juju Smith-Schuster for the Steelers. Not numbered. A flight of Cameron Wake for the Dolphins. Behind that is a shine of Mike Hughes for the Vikings. And we're going to have an Astral of Kyle Long for the Bears, numbered out of 200, 180/200. Flight Dante Foreman for the Texans, a flight of Bo Scarborough for the Cowboys, and a Astral of Quadre Henderson for the Steelers, numbered out of 200, 161 of 200.
We can't see it.
A flight of Landon Collins to the Giants. A shine of Sonny Michel to the Patriots. And we have a super plaid of Jaden Mickens, numbered 43 of 150 for the Jags. Demetrius Harris flight for the Chiefs. A Moss Frazier shine for the Panthers. And a whirl of Corey Coleman, numbered 48 of 100, as a Cleveland Brown. And our RPA, two-color patch of Nyheim Hines for the Indianapolis Colts. Mr. Butterfingers himself, number 72 of 75. He has 4 fumbles in the preseason already. Nick Sundberg flight for the Redskins. Justin Reed flight for the Texans. And an Astral of Roosevelt Nix for the Steelers, number 93 of 200. And that's the end of that box. So that puts us at the halfway point. Excuse me. We have a flight of Aaron Donald for the Rams, and behind that is a shine of Josh Norman for the Redskins. And then we have a whirl Pioneers of Jim Kelly, 35 of 100. And we've got an auto Pioneer penmanship of Kurt Warner for the Seahawks. Hyper Parallel, number 10 of 25. That's Kurt with a C, not Kurt with a K. For Penn State Great. Austin Traylor flight to the Broncos. Jair Alexander flight for the Packers. And a super plaid of Elijah Lee for the 49ers, numbered 82 of 150. A flight of Brandon Books for the Eagles. A flight of Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. And an Astral of Matthew Stafford, number 36 of 200 for Detroit. Relic is Dak Prescott for the Dallas Cowboys. World Parallel, number 16 of 50. A AJ McCarron flight for the Bills. a shine of Sean Lee for the Cowboys. And our filler. And let's see what we got right here. We got Mr. Ito Smith as an impact, 29/75 for the Falcons. So we can finish off the box strong here. Anthony O'Clair. I just drew a blank. Flight, excuse me, for the Bucks. A Dalton Schultz flight for the Cowboys. And a super plaid of Golden Tate, numbered out of 150. Let's do that one as 7/150 for Detroit. Ooh, 5 teams. Redskins, Falcons, Raiders, Texans, Cowboys. Ooh. Flight Jarvis Landry for the Browns. A shine Kareem Hunt for the Chiefs. And an Astral of Tyler Eifert to the Bengals, number 13/200. Robbie Anderson flight for the Jets. A Anthony Miller flight for the Bears. And a whirl of Yachina Nwuzu, whirl, number 10/100. Rookie auto of James Washington for the Steelers. Bengals team Seahawks. All right. Fly to Patrick Peterson for the Cardinals. Shine of Kerryon Johnson for Detroit. And an Astro of Kimoko Toure for the Colts, 172/200. With a base and a base and a base. Pack just flew around in my hand there. Start box number 10. Flight LeGarrette Blount for the Detroit Lions. A flight of Jordan Lasley for the Ravens. And an Astral of Justin March Lillard for the Cowboys, number 27/200. And our rookie auto of Derwin James for the LA Chargers. Not numbered. Fly to Phillip Rivers for the Chargers. A shine of Neil Sterling for the Jets. And a whirl of Deshaun Jackson for the Tampa Bay Bucks, numbered 84/100. Flight of Deion Dawkins for the Bills. Flight of Josh Rosen for the Cardinals. And we have an Alden Tate impact, number 28/75 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah. And our relic is Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Not numbered. Star Factor. Let's flip that over. Mr. Todd Gurley of the St. Louis Rams, not numbered. to our flight of Antonio Brown, our shine of Mike Gesicki, and our super plaid is Alden Tate. Numbered 144, 150 for the Bengals. A flight of Dak Prescott for Dallas. Behind that, Tanner Lee flight for the Jags. And we have a whirl of Matty Ice for the Falcons, numbered 60 of 100. Jason's favorite player. Flight Malcolm Butler for the Titans. A shine of Darius Geis for the Redskins. And our Astral, Ronnie Harrison, built by Bama for the Jags. Numbered 172 of 200. Julio Jones flight for the Falcons. A shine of Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. And we have a Michael Strahan. Uh-oh. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's take a look at that lovely number right there. 1 of 1 burst parallel of Michael Strahan. Pioneers burst parallel 1 of 1. Michael Strahan. Alright, you got a 1 of 1. Not the 1 of 1 I was thinking, but our RPA is Kerryon Johnson for Detroit Lions. Yeah. That one just slipped in the back door there. Neil Sterling of the Jets. Calvin Ridley flight to the Falcons. And our super plaid of Richard Sherman, number 144 of 150 for the San Francisco 49ers. Base, base, and Baker base.
Oh my God. Tyler O'Neill needs to get out of the game.
What do you do? Just overplayed it?
He has no idea how to play.
Alright. Here we go. A flight of Kirk Cousins for the Vikings. A flight of Kalen Ballage for the Dolphins. And looks like we got a fireworks. Justin March Lillard for the Dallas Cowboys. Fireworks 2 of 5. A flight of Dante Foreman for the Texans. A shine of Daron Payne for the Redskins. And a super plaid of DJ Moore of 150 of 150. Let's do a flight of Russell Wilson to the Seahawks. And behind that, we'll do a shine of Amari Cooper for the Raiders. And we have an Astral of Saquon Barkley rookie, numbered, I can't see the numbering, 58 of 200. Saquon. Our RPA is Jalen Scott, Baltimore Ravens, not numbered. A flight of Demetrius Harris for the Chiefs. Flight of Michael Gallup for the Cowboys. And an Astral of Keenan Allen, number 200, number 99 of 200 for the LA Chargers.
What could have been Keenan Allen?
A Flight of Tressway for the Redskins. A Flight of Dorrance Armstrong Jr. for the Cowboys. And a Whirl of Justin March Lillard for the Cowboys, numbered 1 of 100. So 2 number Lillards in this box. And we're going to get a little vet auto love, it looks like. A little undeniable Andre Reed, Buffalo Bills. Numbered 32 of 35. Flight of Von Miller to the Broncos. Shine of Marvin Hall to the Falcons. And an Astral of DJ Chark to the Jags, number 90 of 200. Jay Ajayi Flight for the Eagles. A Flight of Saquon Barkley for the Giants. And a Super Plaid of Deshaun Watson, 20 of 150. Well, we got one of one earlier. How about another one? A Zach Ertz Victorious Burst Variation, 1 of 1. Patch Jersey Relic. Hey, some Zach Ertz Super Collectors probably very happy right now. It is a nice patch. A Flight of Terrell Suggs to the Ravens. A Shine of Marquez Valdez-Scantling for the Packers. There's our filler card. And an Astral of Brandon Linder. 173 of 200 for the Jags. 2 1 of 1 so far. Did not expect that tonight. See if we can hit another one. Just a second, folks. He's a little feisty there in his comeback. We got 2 1 of 1s tonight so far. Let's see if we can make it a third. Just have a really crazy case.
That's a fairly easy pack.
Mm-hmm. 5 boxes to go, including this one. Alright, let's go. A Flight of AJ Green for the Bengals. A Flight of Sam Hubbard for the Bengals. And a Super Plaid of Phillip Rivers for the Chargers, number 68 of 150.
What is wrong with Adrian Hubbard?
Our rookie auto here is Tremaine Edmonds for the Bills, not numbered. A Flight of Cyril Grayson to the Seahawks. A Shine of DJ Chark to the Jags. And an Astral of Darius Jennings to the Titans, numbered 173 of 200.
There's no way I'm not drafting DJ Chark. It's just too perfect.
Let's do a flight of Kareem Hunt to the Chiefs. A shine of Aaron Rodgers to the Packers. And we have an astral of Jared Goff. Victorious insert, numbered 124 of 200. Our relic is Andy Dalton of the Bengals. Woohoo! Got another Star Factor. Le'Veon Bell. Excuse me. Le'Veon Bell, Star Factor for the Steelers, not numbered. A flight of Eli Manning for the Giants. A flight of Uchenna and Wuzu for the Chargers. And a whirl of Brian O'Neill for the Vikings, numbered 44 of 100. A flight of Brandon Riley for the Bills. A shine of Marvin Hall for the Falcons. And a hyper bright futures of Pat Mahomes for the Chiefs, numbered 7 of 25. A flight of Juju Smith-Schuster for the Steelers. A flight of Harold Landry for the Titans. And an astral of Pat Mahomes, numbered 42 of 200 for the Chiefs. A flight of Jacoby Brissett for the Colts. A flight of Mr. Relevant Trey Quinn for the Redskins. And a whirl of Trayvon Hester for the Raiders, numbered 16 of 100. And our RPA in this box is DJ Moore, Carolina. Not numbered. He will drive slow for a long, long time. Kendrell Brothers, flight for the Vikes. A Drew Kaiser shine for the Chargers. And a impact of Marvin Hall for the Falcons, number 3475. Got a Darnold insert and 2 base rookies. So there's that box. 4 to go. Yep. Yeah, one of the longer breaks. We'll be back on Thursday night. We're actually going to do 2 breaks on Thursday night. We'll give you more details about that at the end of the break. Oh yeah, they're small, but they're fun breaks. Box number 13. A flight of Moss Frazier for the Carolina Panthers. A flight of Traquan Smith for the Saints. And behind that, we have an Astral of Tanner Lee, numbered 156 of 200 for the Jags. And behind Mr. Lee is our RPA for the box. Anthony Miller, Chicago Bears. Not numbered. Flight of Rex Burkhead for the Patriots, a Shine of Bobo Wilson for the Bucks, and a Super Plaid of Quadri Henderson for the Steelers, number 62 of 150. Flight of KJ Brent for the Colts, a Flight of Vita Vea for the Bucks, and an Astral of Marshawn Lynch, 135 of 200 for the Raiders. Our rookie auto is Deontay Burnett for the Titans, not numbered. Got a Flight of Khalif Raymond for the Giants. We have a Flight of MJ Stewart for the Bucks. Filler card. And we have an Impact of Tevin Coleman, 32 of 75 for the Tevin.
The air is just a turn.
Flight of Todd Davis for the Broncos. A Shine of Josh Gordon for the Browns. And we have an Astral Star Factor die cut of Antonio Brown for the Steelers, number 13 of 200. Our relic, Odell Beckham High Flyers for the New York Football Giants, not numbered. Flight of Deshaun Jackson for the Bucks, a Shine of Maurice Hurst for the Raiders, and a World of Malik Jefferson for the Cincinnati Bengals, number 93 of 100. Got a Flight of Randall Cobb for Green Bay, a Shine of KJ Brent for the Colts, an Astral Victorious insert of Melvin Gordon, 69 of 200. Flight of Jerick McKinnon for the 49ers, a Flight of Joshua Jackson for Green Bay, and a Whirl of Roosevelt Nix for the Steelers, numbered 88 of 100.
This weekend, yeah.
That's money. Yes.
We got Boston coming up too.
Ooh.
Yeah, on the road. No, it's at home. So it's on like a weekday series. It's like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Well, probably won't see Chris Sales, so that's something.
Yeah, that's true. So you're saying we might take one?
One out of three against this would not be bad.
No.
I'd take that right now.
Well, I'm taking the game that Chris Sale's not going to be in. Because I don't know how they shifted the rotation, but...
Feel like Alvin up.
Oh yeah, they got the book on him. flight of Teddy Bridgewater for the Jets, a shine of Devontae Parker for Miami, and an astral of Alvin Kamara for the Saints, number 49 of 200. Let's do a flight of Patrick Peterson for the Cardinals, a Christian Kirk flight for the Arizona Cardinals, and how about a super plaid of Marshawn Lynch, numbered 55 of 150 for the Raiders. We got an RPA behind it, Mr. Traquan Smith of the New Orleans Saints, not numbered. So a flight of Sam Shields for the LA Rams, a shine of Jamon Moore for the Green Bay Packers, and we have an astral of Devin Funchess, numbered 182 of 200 for Carolina. Let's try a Austin Trailer flight for Denver, a shine of Randall Cobb for the Packers, and a Astral Pioneer insert of Roger Worley for the Cardinals, 108 of 200. Rookie auto in this box is Malik Jefferson, Cincinnati Bengals. It's not numbered. A flight of Jason Peters for the Eagles, a flight of Braxton Berrios for New England, and a Impact, sorry. Impact of Drew Brees, 14 of 75 for the Saints. A.J. McCarron flight for the Buffalo Bills. We have a Sam Darnold flight for the Jets. And a super plaid of Ronald Jones, 145 of 150. You can tell me Jimbo's already paying players at A&M already? And he's got a guaranteed contract too. Devin Funchess high flyer relic for Carolina, not numbered. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because they're not going to fork out $75 million. Matt Hack flight for the Dolphins. A Richard Sherman shine for the 49ers. And a World Devin Funchess, number 87 of 100 for Carolina. Let's do a flight Jarvis Landry for the Browns. A flight of Jesse Bates for the Cincinnati Bengals, and a super plaid of Kyle Long for the Bears, number 3 of 150. Which leaves us at 2 to go. My team just forgot. After the first 3 weeks, they totally forgot about the season. I have never seen a team so crashed and burned so hard. It's like, oh, I got a guy idea? Eh, whatever. I got Coppage coming up tonight, so. It's against Minnesota, so he might have a chance. Jeez, I know there's a rain delay. rain delay. Let's do a flight of Devin Funches for Carolina, a shine of James Hurst for the Ravens, and an astral of Doug Baldwin for the Seahawks, numbered 101 of 200. Flight of Patrick Chung for the Patriots, a flight of Corey Robertson for the Vikings, and a whirl of Ronald Jones, 79 of 100 for the Tampa Bay Bucks. A flight of Philip Walker to the Colts, a flight of Roquan Smith to the Bears, and we have a Tanner Lee impact, number 5 of 75 to the Jags. RPA coming up. Nyheim Hines to the Colts. Not numbered. Excuse me. Thank you. Peyton Barber, flight to the Bucks. A shine of Matt Hack to the Dolphins. And a super plaid of Robbie Anderson to the Jets, number 31 of 150. Let's see, how about a flight of Aldrich Rojas to the Giants, a shine of Sam Darnold to the Jets, and an astral of Derwin James, number 141 and 200 for the Chargers. Flight of David Johnson for Arizona. We have a shine of Alex Erickson for the Bengals. And we have a World Pioneers of Joe Willie Namath, 45 of 100 for the Jets. I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. Relic of Leonard Fournette for the Jags, not numbered. Huh?
Shooter shoot.
Shooter shoot. Jared Goff flight for the Rams. James Washington flight for the Steelers. A filler card. And a super plaid of Mark Andrews. 101 of 150 for the Ravens. A flight of Tyrod Taylor to the Browns with a flight of Nathan Shepard behind it to the Jets. And an astral of Von Miller, number 182 of 200 for the Broncos. Rookie auto coming up, Mr. Dallas Goedert, Philadelphia Eagles, not numbered. With 2 base, which puts us on last call. So we'll do the recap after this box on our lower numbered parallels, all our relics, all our autos. We've got to do a random for the Panini points we pulled a while back. We'll do that with involving all 32 teams. And then we'll give you a little sneak preview for our doubleheader Thursday night. That was brutal. That was brutal. I watched that. Went, y'all hit something? It was like the Mantle and then the Bumgarner 101, and then I was like, who are these guys? I was like, Yes, the Nicky Delmonico Super Collector was happy. Unfortunately, everybody else was not. Last box, good luck. Oh, I'm sure they do. Flight Randall Cobb for the Packers. A flight of Mike White for Dallas. And an Astral of Adam Zaruba, 99 of 200 for the Eagles. Dalton Schultz rookie auto for Dallas, not numbered. Jay Ajayi for the Eagles flight, a shine of Travis Kelce for the Chiefs, and a Astral of Cedric Wilson for the Dallas Cowboys, 81 of 200. Flight of Demetrius Harris to the Chiefs, a flight of Auden Tate to the Bengals, a super plaid Todd Gurley, 134 of 150. And our relic is a hyper parallel relic of Deshaun Watson, number 19 of 25 on the single color relic. Devontae Parker flight to the Dolphins, a shine. Let's do that. There's a flight of Von Miller to the Broncos, a shine of Alex Smith to the Redskins, and a Astral Bright Future insert Jared Goff for the Rams, numbered 145 of 200.
So Eric Burns was talking to Scooter yet about how he changed his swing.
Richard Sherman flight to the 49ers, a Braylon Speaks flight to the Chiefs, and looks like we have an impact of Marcus Kemp, 52 of 75 for the Chiefs.
His normal swing was, he came through in his back foot, it never left the ground.
We're going to put the RPA on the bottom
I guess
and
there's
with
a thing
that.
called, like, the scissor.
Yeah.
Okay, Dirty Vines, sorry. Next. Chris Hogan flight for the Patriots, a Allen Hurns shine for Dallas, and a super plaid of Vita Vea. Dang, card came out. Vita Vea super plaid for the Bucks, 141 of 150.
Frank Thomas did it. He was talking about how, like, all of a sudden, like, my ball just started.
Jumps off the back.
Yes, just the ball started carrying.
Where are my cards? There we go. Alright, we got an RPA at the very end, so we're going to save it for last. We got T-Sizzle flight for the Ravens. We have a Denzel Ward flight for the Browns. We have a Christian Kirk Hyper, 24 of 25 for Arizona. And our last RPA of the night is Sony Michel, New England Patriots. Not numbered. Alright, give us just a second and we'll recap the lower number cards. Alright. Let me have a quick drink here. I had an itchy throat the last 2 days. Sorry, folks. Yeah. Alright. Impacts to 75. Alright. Here we go. Get the camera back here. Marcus Kemp for the Chiefs, Tanner Lee for the Jags, Drew Brees for the Saints, Tevin Coleman for the Falcons, Marvin Hall for the Falcons, Auden Tate for the Bengals, Ito Smith for the Falcons, Quadra Henderson for the Steelers, Mike Evans for the Bucks, Ronald Jones for the Bucks, Josh Sweat for the Eagles, Jaden Mickens for the Jags, Ryan Allen for the Patriots, Hypers to 25, Christian Kirk for Arizona, Pat Mahomes insert of Bright Futures for the Chiefs, Taven Bryan for the Jags, High Flyers AJ Green for the Bengals, Marcus Davenport to the Saints, Mike Evans again for the Bucks. Brains freeze on me tonight. Royce Freeman to 25 for the Broncos. Eli to 25 for the Giants. Fireworks to 5. Justin March Lillard to Dallas, 2/5. Tremaine Edmonds, 4/5 for the Bills. Our 1/1s. A Michael Strahan Pioneers Burst, 1/1 for the Giants. And our star factors, Le'Veon's not numbered, Julio's not numbered, Todd Gurley's not numbered, Antonio Brown is an Astral out of 200. And our 1 per Master Case Galactic is Melvin Gordon for the LA Chargers. Relics. Alright. Odell Beckham for the Giants. Devin Funchess for Carolina. Trubisky for the Bears. Leonard Fournette for the Jags. Kamara for the Saints. Andy Dalton for the Bengals. Juju Smith-Schuster for Pittsburgh. Kenny Golladay for the Lions. Matty Ice for the Falcons. James Washington for the Steelers. Dante Pettis for the 49ers. Chris Godwin for the Bucks. World Variation of Prescott to 50 for Dallas. Hypers to 25 or Sterling Shepard 2-color patch for the Giants. A Deshaun Watson single color relic to 25 for the Texans. And a Zach Ertz burst patch variation 1/1 to the Eagles. And our autos. And of course he has to put these on top just to irk me. Panini rewards points. We'll do that at the end of the break here, so give us just a second. We'll do a random for those. Now to our autos. Rookie autos. Marcus Davenport to the Saints. Ron Izzo to the Patriots. Dalton Schultz to Dallas. James Washington to the Steelers. Deontay Burnett to the Titans. Malik Jefferson to the Bengals. Dallas Goedert to the Eagles. Derwin James to the Chargers. Tremaine Edmonds to the Bills. Maurice Hurst to the Raiders. Arden Key to the Raiders. Justin Reed to the Texans. Our undeniables, which are numbered, Andre Reed is to 35 for the Bills. Our Pioneer penmanship, Lynn Dickey, is hyper variation number 5/25 for the Green Bay Packers. And the original Kurt Warner Pioneer penmanship, hyper number 10/25 to the Seattle Seahawks. And our RPAs. James Washington to the Steelers. Jalen Samuels to the Steelers. Anthony Miller to the Bears. Traquan Smith to the Saints. Sony Michel to the Patriots. Naheem Hines to the Colts. Kerryon Johnson to the Lions. DJ Moore to Carolina. Jaleel Scott to Baltimore. Bradley Chubb to Denver. Ronald Jones to Tampa. Kalen Ballage to Miami. Sam Darnold to the Jets. Excuse me. Deshaun Hamilton to the Broncos. And our patches, Ito Smith, Impact, 12/75, 2-color patch for the Falcons. Naheem Hines, Impact Variation, 72/75, 2-color patch for the Colts. Alright, hang around for just a second. We're going to do the Regent, so we're going to break that. And we'll do that on the Facebook page. And then later that night, here on YouTube, we're going to break a case of Leaf Flash football. That's going to be a 60 auto case, full 12-box case. So we'll break both of those on Thursday night. I'm assuming Flash is going to be at our normal time at 9. And I'll assume that the Facebook break will just be a short time before that. So if you're not on our Facebook page, please join us. We put breaks up on Facebook for those that follow us, so we can fill some stuff on product through the pages instead of going through eBay. So check us out, 3 Kings of Cardboard.
I really wish I had this long.
Okay, so we might be doing a separate video for the points, so give us another minute, we'll find out. Okay, so technical guru that has all the passwords is not here with us tonight. So, we'll run a separate video after this, and we'll post it on YouTube, and it'll literally be just 150 points. It'll be for all 32 teams. It'll be up later tonight. So, thanks for breaking with us. Check us out on Thursday night with our double headers. And as always, thanks for breaking with us, and we'll see you next time.